Yo, welcome, big dog, back again. Yeah. Listen, big news flying around this week is that Trent is going Real Madrid. I can't lie, this kind of news got the whole of the Liverpool fan base moving mad right now. Seeing man burning Trent tops, got man stuttering when they're talking to me, man talking about it's all right, we got Connor Bradley, all of this kind of stuff is going on right now. They're in meltdown over there. Like, you wouldn't think they ain't got like a title challenge to kind of carry on with the way that the fan base is melting over there. But listen, let's jump into it. Like, my opinion on the whole Trent thing is that, like, fair play, like, go and nick the move. Like, I don't get it, like, why everyone's so upset. Like, my man's been at Liverpool since a kid. You know what I mean? He's come through the academy, like, done it the right way. Like, he's done it the right way and broke into the team and has been like, done a full stint for Liverpool. Like, he's put in a real good service for them and been a key player. And yes, I agree. Like, Trent is definitely an 80 mil plus player. So I can understand the upset, that the fact that he's gone for like free, like, it's crazy. But that is on the board. I don't understand how the board has allowed three of their best players to wind down their contracts like this, and not seeing it as priority to get these guys on big long contracts. Like, it's crazy. Like, but it's mad. I've seen it been done at Arsenal. We saw it with Ozil and Sanchez, and we've seen it with a lot of players where their contracts with Aaron Ramsey, where their contracts are allowed to wind down, and then they have the power at the end of it to demand big money if you want to keep them, or they have the power to move on and sign on for other clubs. But yeah, it's never a good thing. It's never a good thing. I think even when it comes to like players, like other teams coming in for your players, like having them on 1 year just makes it so harder for you to negotiate a higher price. So Liverpool, yeah, they messed up big time with that one. I don't know what was going on there. Is it SFG or FSG or whatever, like they messed that up. So I think Trent, why wouldn't he want to go see pastures new? He's done it all at Liverpool. He's won the Champions League, Premier League, Super Cup, FA Cup. Like, it's all, they've done it all. So why not go and have that adventure? Like, he's getting to the later stages of his career, and I think, Jude Bellingham's there. So he's got his mate with him. It's a different lifestyle, it's a different type of living, different type of football. And I think it would do him good. And I think everyone should just be happy for him. Like, I don't feel like this outrage and fake rage that you're seeing going on right now is warranted. And I think, like, you know what? The thing with football nowadays is that fans are so quick to forget. Like, they're so quick to, like, persecute players, but they forget the good times. They forget what that player's done. Like, when you think about how Trent has grown as a player, yes, question marks over him defensively, but if you look at his attack and his delivery, his passing ability, and what he bring to that Liverpool and still brings to that Liverpool team. He's injured now, but obviously he's still a Liverpool player till the end of the season. Like, what he brings to that team, and to disrespect that and to kind of disregard it, and burn his top and do all these things, and he's just a young boy. Like, when you think about it, he's a Liverpool boy through and through that lived his dream. You would do anything for that, and he's achieved that. And I think sometimes as well, like, people need to understand that you don't want to destroy your legacy. Let's say, like, you've got Connor Bradley coming through, right, as a youngster, and there's already narratives talking about Trent defensively and how he's playing and all of this stuff, and you think, I've done it all here. I could stay on. Trent could, stay another 2 more seasons, and his legacy be ruined because there's been a drop off, or Connor Bradley's now raring to go as a starter because he's got better and he's developed. And then now you're in a situation where your position, you're a bit older now, that, like, it's harder to get that big move, and before you know it, you're sliding down the table in terms of the clubs that are feasible options for you. So just like football, nothing in football is guaranteed, and it can go wrong so quick. I feel like sometimes when you get to a certain stage in your career, you've got to make the decision to leave on a high. And it's that thing again, the Dark Knight feeling. You know, you can die and be a hero or live long enough to be the villain. And you know, if he stays at Liverpool, they could paint him the villain and his legacy's tarnished. So I get it, I get it. And you know, why not go for a new challenge and try something new? So I think that obviously I've been there, I've seen players leave. It can be upsetting. You know, Sanchez to Man United was an upsetting one because he was such a pivotal factor in us winning the FA Cup and, you know, starting that revival, and to lose him to a rival like United was heartbreaking. And yeah, you know, our only bit of grace out of that is that it didn't pay off the way that it was meant to, and you know, he had a torrid time there. But yeah, we've seen it with loads of players, Van Persie, we've seen it with Nasri, players leaving, going rival clubs, but obviously they've gone for like transfers and stuff like that. But yeah, any player leaving a club can be hurtful, but teams survive, and Liverpool should look at the fact that when Coutinho left, they survived. You know, Coutinho was a big player, left, went for the big money move to Barcelona, and Liverpool, you know, they kicked on, carried on, and went on to win amazing things. Sterling, same, left, you know. So Liverpool will be all right. I think maybe now is the best time for all of this to happen, and players that need to go, go, and who needs to come, because, you know, you got a new manager who's going to have his own ideas, have his own players, have his own targets that he wants to bring in. And, you know, set off a new era. I think the Klopp era was dope. I think Klopp did amazing things at Liverpool, and maybe that era's up. You know, a lot of them players, maybe time for them to move on. So yeah, it'd be an interesting one for Liverpool. I'll be interested to see what goes on with them for the next few seasons. Do I think their season next season will drop off? Listen, I thought it was going to be our season this season, so um, yeah, I wouldn't expect any drop off from them. Klopp's a good manager, but it all depends on the rebuild, who comes in, who stays. You know what I'm saying? If they manage to keep Salah, because I feel like without Salah, Liverpool's season wouldn't be what it is. He's had an amazing season, played like off the chain, and I just feel like if they didn't have him, would they be in the position that they're in? Take away Salah's goals, assists, not all of them, but let's just take away important ones that probably got them over the line. Where would they sit in the table? So, yeah, man, it'd be interesting to see what goes on with them. But yeah, man, listen, this is just a quick one. Big Doug, you've done all the settings. Yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, yeah, and share this with your people. Then, come on, man. You know what? Video by video, we're working. You get me? Let's go.